I like to think that if motorcycling is a drug that we're all addicted to, Canungra is the gateway drug. It's a lovely little place, but it takes you to all sorts of highs, from where you can sort of starburst out to an awful lot of really beautiful places.
What is Canungra? It's the hidden valley, hidden treasure. Like, there's not many places you can go that is half an hour, 45 minutes from the main cities, and you can think you're a world away.
Known as the Valley of the Owls, Canungra owes its existence to the early cedar getters and sawmillers in the early part of the 20th century. Its tourism success hasn't jaded its colonial charm.
We'd like to think it hasn't changed. It's still our great little town that everybody loves. But in saying that, there's always a small amount of change. We'd like to think for the better.
One of the things that I think resonates with me is the amount of motorcycles that seem to congregate to Canungra. It refreshes my soul, does my heart good to see just so many people out enjoying themselves on a bike. If you turned up here on a Saturday or a Sunday morning, you'd think the entire world rode motorcycles. And it's just fantastic to see everyone out having fun on two wheels.
So I'm Andrew Cavino, owner of the Outpost Cafe for 16 years now. So yeah, been long established in the area. Also now when you come out, you can fill up yourself and grab a pie, but also operating the BP, which is adjoining us on our property. So you've really got to come down and try the pies. Yeah.
Alrighty, here we are at Canungra, centre of the universe for motorcycle riding in southeast Queensland. You've got to get up early, get out, have some fun. If you're ever here for a pie, and I hope you do, try a chicken and mushroom. They're my absolute favourite. Well, I don't go to Canungra every weekend, but it does seem to be a very regular part of my repertoire of riding. I think for just about anyone in southeast Queensland, Canungra is a staging point for better rides. From here, we can easily get to Mount Tamborine via 3 different ways. We can easily get to O'Reilly's Plateau, which is one of the best rides on a weekday.
The Beachmont Loop offers several preserved remnants of Canungra's history. One is an old tramway tunnel that was part of an incredibly steep 1 in 12.5 grade line just out of town. It was constructed in 1900 to transport timber logs from the valleys of the south. It must have been a nerve-wracking descent for the loco crew. By the 1920s, most of the timber had been exhausted and it was closed in 1935. Our mountain ride also takes us past the famous Kokoda Australian Army Barracks. They were established in 1942 for troop jungle warfare training, destined for combat in the Pacific region. Nothing better than twisting the throttle on a modern classic bike, exploring southeast Queensland's history.